Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Mr. Brian, otherwise known as Brian, and today we are delving into the cryptic world of Cthulhu. At least I don't think that's how it's pronounced. Cthulhu. It's something I have very limited knowledge of. I have played the role-playing game, but very limited. I haven't played many games of it. It's all based on H.P. Lovecraft's books, based around old gods and stuff like that. It's horror, so I suspect I'm not going to do very well when it comes to relaxing during this game. Yeah, let's see how it goes. So, Chapter 1, Pierce, Investigation Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Interesting. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Well, I assume we're Edward Pierce. Lovecraft was a bit of an odd fella. Oh. This doesn't look like Chapter 1. I don't want to. Right, so lots of entrails. A lot of dead sharks. What's the interact button? What is that? Right, presuming I need something to break that, so... Ah, there we go. It's a bit dark, hopefully you guys can see alright. Let's light up some items to interact with them. Oh. Get on the boat! I want to get on the boat! Oh, God. Get off the pier. Get off the pier. Get off the pier! It's vibrated. Was that a shark? What am I doing? Ah. Haha. Okay. That's an orca.
What a putrid offering. fight. You have been chosen.
Left triggers run. That doesn't feel like I'm running.
Behold. Everything has already been written.
Where are their eyes?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Right. What I know about Cthulhu, he's the speaker in dreams.
I hate whiskey.
That was far too vivid to just be a dream, fella. Dear Lord. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I'll probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? See, he's already suspicious. No, don't drink this shit. Answer the phone.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Right. Okay, your character points. Each character point allows you to improve your score of skill. So, strength represents your ability to call your physical power. Yeah, makes sense. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving the skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug or making a diagnosis or expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Why would I need to mix drugs? Investigation represents you over there. Improving the skill chances of understanding past events by analysing a crime scene or an object, or of picking locks. Occultism. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the use of the origin of our occult artifacts. Okay. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behaviour. Improving the skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his own behaviour. So I assume there's conversations where I can manipulate people. Might be good. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving the skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. I think that might be helpful. Alright. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those that talk in speech. Improving the skill increases your chance of convincing them. Yeah. I'm going to talk my way out of stuff. Right. I'll take medicine as well. Psychology. I think that's all of it.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
That's a nice way of doing character creation.
Related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
How rude. Punch him.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Maybe you are.
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Good point.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
Okay.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness.
Yes.
Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
Is he gone? Oh, there he is. Oh, right. Where's your file?
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of this unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36. The police report, it says that the fire started in a dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on the domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, consider Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why would they do that? Yeah. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from Darkwater. They live a recluse life with their son.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Right, what we got here? You're asking the wrong guy. I read about her mental, which is the police report. Yeah.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Why? You going to pay me? Right, what's Warehouse 36?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
Quiet down.
Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Rude.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Why would you live somewhere called Darkwater?
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island and... Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Screw this. Let's go. Chapter 2. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be starting point for Pierce's investigation. Look at it! Are they whale bones? Why would you live there? Ay, ay, ay. I don't particularly trust the father.
Almost there.
So if you choose to live somewhere like that, ask him for trouble. Why is it green fire as well? Is that not weird? No one questioned that? He picked that up relatively easily.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
I recognise the
A sad
voice.
story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
What do you mean by... That's a whaling town, right. What? It's so weird. Right. Right, he said there was a surprise at the bar. That's how you keep a low profile.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Hmm. Shall we try some eloquence?
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Well put.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Look, veins on his arms. Blimey. Don't even know what it is. What are you doing?
I think we'll get along well.
It will affect your destiny. What did I just do? I just had a drink.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Right?
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Fair point.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
No, I'm good. No, I'll just
That'll be
talk
all
to
for
someone
now.
else. She looks suspicious. Who's Bradley?
What you looking at, stranger?
It's big, yeah.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Okay, I'm out. Alright. Alright. Let's go to the harbour office, get those files. So,
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
you go. No. Yo, I'm here. Hello.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Yeah, so I was going
I'm
about the
looking for
warehouse.
Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins.
Of course it
Ship
did.
owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okie dokie. So I'm getting experience points as well, which is pretty good.
Please move back. Let the police do their work.
Well, what happened here?
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Okay.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah.
Who are you? You look suspicious.
Where do you think you're going?
Well,
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Me, you with the magnificent beard.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
Why did he hesitate?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
No. I shall go and disturb him. Thank you. Oh, how do we that? So was that warehouse 36, or is this warehouse 36? Can I talk to you? I can talk to you.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
And what happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
I've taken enough of your time.
Yeah, I'm done with you.
We'll see you later.
You drunken weirdos. Right. He said at the end of the jetty. Right, there's the statues. Let's go have a look.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated.
It's got no
I
face.
can't even say which language it's written in.
Wonder why. This isn't running. What's in here?
You can tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
Do you think it's that
It's
woman?
a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Right, so you've left it unguarded.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Oh, I can't get through. Aha.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
I need to get up there. There's a ladder.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
I don't have a handle. That's what I need the spot hidden skill for.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need. This handle will be perfect for the winch.
What was that? Aha.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Ah, so that tells me when there's puzzle items to find. Right.
Looks like everything is in its place.
Gotcha.
All I have to do is turn this handle.
Turn it then. And go into the weird green glowy hole. Ugh. Turn around. Oh god. Yeah.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
Yes. Yes, you should. Right. Where did that come from? I don't want to go in the water. You didn't even know if it was flammable when you light a flame. You call yourself an investigator? Dear Lord. The shit was that? Oh, thanks.
This is primitive.
Is it? Right. Nope.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
before or after the removal of these bandages? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
It's a valid question. Yeah.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Yeah, I get that.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Is it the son? Is the son still alive?
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Who indeed?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
Threaten the officer? No.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Damn.
We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Why is he helping me now?
Andrews, would you please shut the door?
I think there was a bit of dialogue missed there.
Damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Shots fired.
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
It's quite
Look
the walk.
behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Who would build it up there? That's an impressive scar he's got going on there. She did threaten to widen it. Who was watching me there?
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
He's got a good point.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have other questions, you impatient buttface.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Right, so we've made ourselves to a very creepy island. And we've had several visions so far. One that dream at the beginning, and that oddly terrifying little octopus. And he's over there. Right, that's why I thought he just disappeared. I totally blinked. Quite good so far. The dialogue's a bit disjointed, but I'm going to keep going. So I will continue this series another time. But for now, I will finish the video there. So thank you very much for joining me. My name is Mr. Briarhorn, otherwise known as Briar, and I will see you in the next video.